not here. There are a lot of us in the group that are tired. There are a lot of us in the group that we get sick. There are a lot of us in the group, we have our own issues, our own personal stuff, but we continue to show up. Y'all keep showing up. This is no joke. And it's no game. This is real. And y'all are making a difference. Don't think you're not. Philip and Nikki and Wes. Y'all all making a difference. People who come out and bring water and give candy and give a smile and give a hug. Yeah. They never expected this, y'all. They didn't see this coming. But they need to expect it now. Black and white and brown and yellow and red, male and female, purple, whatever. Straight, from all different faith communities, y'all. Trans, yes. Everything. Whatever I miss, it's not because it's not deliberate. Because there's so many of us from all kind of different places. I don't say much, y'all, but much my heart right now is just, these are my daughters. These are my daughters. I got 8 children, 18 grandchildren, and 4 great-grandchildren. Montgomery took over a year, and that was just the bus ball cut. Ferguson took over a year. We don't know how long this is going to take, y'all. But we're in it to win.
Yes, that's right.
We ain't turning back. You can't. No matter what happens. And there's going to be some bad stuff. They're going to follow you. They're going to try to divide you. They're going to try to destroy you.
Yes.
Yes. Some of y'all that step out when you put that mic in your hand, Corey, Shell, Cheyenne, Ebo, Melissa, you become targets. These ladies have been targets, threats against them. People following them. They have threatened them, they're following them, they're trying to destroy them. This shit ain't no joke. Excuse my language. They've been threatened, they've been followed, they're trying to destroy their lives and their livelihoods. They think it's a game?
Think it's a joke.
This ain't no game. So I don't say much. I don't say much. I don't want to.
Yeah.
But tonight, I felt I needed to say something. I love y'all. Miss Eric and Miss Eric, I go to jail again for you.
That's right.
Yeah, most definitely. Hey, I want to say something too, Rev, to piggyback on what you're saying. Because, you know, like you said, some people feel like you miss who they are, what they stand for, what they believe in. I want everybody to do me a favor. You hear me? Just to say, repeat after me. Say, I am.
I am.
Somebody.
Somebody. Go ahead, Jesse.
I am.
I am.
Somebody.
Somebody.
Say, I am.
I am.
Somebody.
Somebody.
Say, I am.
I am.
Somebody.
Somebody.
Say, I am.
I am.
Somebody.
Somebody.
We want to let y'all know y'all are somebody.
That's right.
No, seriously though. Because we don't want nobody to miss, you heard me? We don't want nobody to miss out. We love all y'all. We equal to each other. If you out here fighting, if you out here marching, if you out here yelling, screaming, losing your voice, getting in trouble, like you said, with your spouse, your job, whatever the case may be, you are making a difference. You, like you said, I cried when I figured out this was a civil rights movement. You heard me? My brother came all the way from Atlanta. They come because he see me on the news protesting, marching. You heard me? And I cried. He was like, bro, you know what's going on? I'm like, shit, we out there protesting. We turn it up. He's like, no. He said, do you really know what's going on? I'm like, shit, this is protest, right? He's like, no, you know about Martin Luther King? I'm like, yeah. He's like, you know about Malcolm X? He said, this is a civil rights movement. I'm like, for real? He's like, no, this is really history being made right now. I'm like, oh, you bullshit. And I started crying. I'm like, kids, I ain't never told nobody. I started crying because I'm like, this is something real. This is something that we didn't seen already that's happening again. Right. You heard me? No bullshit. Like, you know about Martin Luther King, you know about Malcolm X, tell me, you know about everything that ever happened history-wise, even the stuff that we found out only they left out. Right. We found out something that was real. You heard me? Now what we doing, we making a difference in a way that the modern world has been created with technology and everything. We using it to our advantage. Right. So that's why I'm saying we're going to keep doing it. Say, I am somebody. Somebody. Say, I am somebody. Somebody. Who outside? We outside. Who outside? We outside. Who outside? We outside. Who outside? We outside. Yeah, let's get it going, baby. All right.
One last thing, and then we're walking. Need to give a quick shout out. We shouted out everybody, but one thing I want us to remember: we cannot fall into this ageism is real, y'all. And we got to make sure that sometimes when we say things that we take care of everybody. Okay. We have some chants that exclude people. And we need to make sure that we're careful about that. So we want to shout out everybody over 60 that walk. Because if you all pay attention, they don't turn back. They walk just as long and as hard.
And been walking.
Yes.
And been walking.
Yes. And some of them walk in the front. So we want to make sure we shout y'all out. And just
we start in the front.
Our drummers, our musicians, our artists. Because remember, no matter how tired we are, they are walking with instruments and holding a beat at the same time. So we shout y'all out. All right. So, to this leaders crew, that's who we are. This leaders crew. As we're marching, think about what you're going to do, because you got to bring something. You got to bring something. Don't go down there with just listening to the chant. Bring something. Take something. We taking that thing over down there. All right.
We outside, baby.
Our streets.
Full streets.
Our streets. Our streets. Our streets. Our streets. Our streets. Our streets. Our streets. Our streets. Our streets. Our streets. Our streets.
All right, welcome to St. Louis, night 28, folks. A month straight of protest here in St. Louis. Tonight, originally, you might have seen our initial broadcast, we met at a Schnucks in Overland. Plans changed, we came now to Clayton, met up at the Justice Center you see here. Apparently, Governor Greitens is having a fundraiser at the Ritz-Carlton tonight here in Clayton.
I believe that we will win. 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 I know 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 that we will win. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. No racist ass police. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. No racist ass police. Fist up. Fight back. Fist up. Fight back. Fist up. Fight back. Fist up. Fight back. Give us our shit. Shut shit down. Give us our shit. You shut shit down. Who shut shit down? We shut shit down. Who shut shit down? We shut shit down. We shut shit down. We shut shit down. We shut it down. We shut it down. We shut it down. We shut it down. They think it's a joke. 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 Divided we fall. Divided we fall. Divided we fall.
do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now!
So you're at the Ritz-Carlton. Governor Greitens having a fundraiser event, multiple $1,000s a plate fundraiser event here in Clayton, St. Louis County. So protesters out in front showing their disapproval with the governor.
The people united will never be divided. 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 The people united will never
let's let everybody know how we feel about this governor. I won't even say our governor. Let's let people know how we feel about this governor. So this governor is in this building. Come on out. Face the people. Face the people.
Face the people.
Face the people. I got tip for that. Face the what? Face the people. Face the what?
Face the people.
Face the what?
Face the people.
Face the what?
Face the people.
Face the what?
Face the people.
Face the what?
Face the people.
Face the what?
Face the people.
Face the what?
Face the people.
Wait, he worked for us, so let's, we gonna tell the governor to come out, please.
Yeah, don't get
You
guys got a nice little security wall going, so it should be good.
You came with a message.
Bring them out.
So when you call the governor,
Is it safe for who do you protect? Who do you serve? 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 Who do you protect? Not civilians. Not civilians. Not civilians.
You protect buildings.
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 Not civilians.
Police 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 protect buildings.
Not civilians.
I know y'all protect buildings and not civilians.
Nor do they protect the undocumented.
but he will not go in there. Everybody can come out.
So, let's tell him how he's not going to come out yet.
Everywhere we go, come on.
Maybe we'll just tell him about how we feel about him. So, that governor...
Come out, Eric Greitens.
He's got a membership and they won't let him go in. But they let white folk go in the membership, but they won't let black folk go in the membership.
Why the fuck you got a membership?
Oh, we can't go in.
Everybody run! That's discrimination.
Asking him to step back also, sir. I understand.
I mean, I'm with you. There's a lot more of us.
We will not be moved. You hear me?
So again, thanks for joining us in St. Louis, in the county tonight. Clayton originally met at the Schnucks and everyone moved. Marched from the Justice Center here to the Ritz-Carlton, where Governor Greitens is having a multiple $1,000 a plate fundraiser. So protesters came to show him what they think.
I was like, wait, you're just doing your job. We understand. Hope you're getting paid.
So can I go in right now?
Why not?
Can I ask why? Did your supervisor tell you that a certain thing on the I'm just trying to get
She said it felt wrong, and I was like, no, sir.
What ordinance are you protecting? Because you're saying, because your duty is to enforce ordinances. What ordinance is saying, oh, well, these people can't go in, but you're letting certain people in? So there obviously has to be some ordinance for you to be here. Because if not, then you're just working for that. Which is totally doesn't make sense.
The whole damn system! I just want to be fair. I want to be fair also.
It's very interesting. So you're no longer protect each other.
We have nothing to lose but our change. It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to fight for our freedom. It is our duty to win.
Love and support each other.
We must love and support each other.
Nothing to lose but our change.
We have nothing to lose but our change.
Nothing to lose but our change.
We have nothing to lose but our change.
You guys got your police identification card on you? Everyone, you got to call and respond so we can get this right. Everyone can follow it and repeat what I say after I say it. Governor! Governor Greitens!
Governor Greitens!
You said during your campaign
that if you
protester was just saying, Governor Greitens when he was running for governor, made the claim that if he were governor during the Ferguson protests, they would have been over in 2 days because he would have squashed it. Well, under his governorship, these protests have been going on for a month now. So they're calling him out on that BS. Pretty easy to say. Looks like protesters now moving on from the front entrance of the Ritz-Carlton. No.
This is the revolution. We are the revolution. You can't stop the revolution. We don't let's kill the cops in jail. The whole damn system is guilty as hell. Indict, convict, send those killer cops to jail. The whole damn system is guilty as hell. Indict, convict, send those killer cops to jail. The whole damn system is guilty as hell. Indict, convict, send those killer cops to jail. The whole damn system is guilty as hell. Indict, convict, send those killer cops to jail. The whole damn system is guilty as hell. Indict, convict, send those killer cops to jail. The whole damn system is guilty as hell. Indict, convict, send those killer cops to jail. The whole damn system is guilty as hell. Indict, convict, send those killer cops to jail. The whole damn system is guilty as hell. Indict, convict, send those killer cops to jail. The whole damn system is guilty as hell. Indict, convict, send those killer cops to jail. The whole damn system is guilty as hell. Indict, convict, send those killer cops to jail. The whole damn system is guilty as hell. Indict, convict, send those killer cops to jail. The whole damn system is guilty as hell. Indict, convict, send those killer cops to jail. The whole damn system is guilty as
Right inside those doors are where they're having their fundraiser.
They gonna hear us.
They couldn't hear us from the front. We want them to hear us from the side.
All right.
So y'all make sure they hear.
How much do we have to pay to see the governor?
I have $2.
I need everybody to be as loud as possible.
There you go, baby.
How much do we have to pay to see the governor?
$1,300.
$1,300 to see the governor.
We will make a difference. We came to make a difference. We came to make a difference. We will make a difference. We will make a difference. We came to make a difference. We came to make a difference. We will make a difference. We will make a difference. We came to make a difference. We came to make a difference. We will make a difference. We will make a difference. United we stand. Divided we fall. United we stand. Divided we fall. United we stand. Divided we fall.
you're seeing people moving inside the entrance to the ballroom right here in suits.
We outside. When I say come outside, you're going to say we outside, all right? Yeah. Come outside. We outside. 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 Come outside. We outside.
Just like an old one, a default.
At least Ryder showed up. At least Ryder showed up.
Like question before, what you cut in your eyes?
Not one. Not one.
Step back. Yeah, so they are really upset that if we stand on this little driveway right here, so since they want to have rules of engagement, we going to have our own rules of engagement, all right? So if you don't mind being on this front line locking arms, and we just going to stand right here because they don't get to tell us where we can stand. These
right.
streets. Our streets! These whose streets? Our streets! Whose streets? Our streets! Whose streets? Our streets! Touch one! Touch all! Take one! Take all! Touch one! Touch all! Take one! Take all! Whose streets? Our streets! Whose streets? Our streets! Whose streets? Our streets! Whose streets? Our streets! Touch one! Touch all! Take one! Take all! Touch one! Touch all! Take one! Take all! Touch one! Touch 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 all! Touch one! You touch all! You touch all!
I say protest, you say power. Protest.
Power!
Protest.
Power!
When I say protest, you say power. Protest.
Power!
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 Touch one.
Touch all!
Protest.
Power!
Touch one.
Touch all!
Protest.
Power!
Touch one.
Touch all!
Protest.
Power!
Take one.
Take all!
Protest.
Power!
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 Touch one.
Touch all!
Take one.
Take all!
Protest.
Power!
Protest.
Power!
United we stand.
United we fall!
United we stand.
United we fall! They think it's a joke! They think it's a joke!
Touch one.
Touch all!
Take one.
Take all! They think it's a joke! They think it's a joke!
Look like someone has a flash
Justice!
get at us.
Now!
We're filming inside, you know,
Justice!
to antagonize.
Now! Now! Now!
July 20th for Isaiah Perkins. My husband and I both were here. Kim Gardner's finally agreed to meet us to do a wrongful death suit. So now we're going to chant for Isaiah Perkins. Okay, ready? Isaiah! 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 Isaiah!
Thank you for bringing your son's name. We want to make sure that we recognize every single body that the police took out.
Yes, yes, yes!
Every single one. And so, we don't want to miss an opportunity to teach. We never want to miss an opportunity to teach. These particular officers may not know why we're here. They may not understand what we do or why we do it. They may have only heard bull crap from the people that are over them or from the paper or from wherever. So let's make sure that they understand the truth.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
First of all, you're probably going to chant in your sleep tonight. Yeah. You just learned some chanting.
Right, right.
You won't get rid of them.
They be tapping their toes.
So, speaking to the police that are standing here.
You wanted to check.
Speaking to the police. Mic check.
Mic check.
So, to our police officers that are standing here, we need mic check, y'all.
Mic check. Hey,
One voice.
Oh.
We are your local protesters.
Your local protesters.
Okay, so you've probably heard a lot of stuff about us.
Yes.
Some true, some false.
Preach, sister.
But we are out here because your comrades, maybe you, in your past, committed an egregious crime.
Come on
now.
We are not out here because we have nothing else to do.
Come on now.
We are not out here because we like to disrupt. We're not out here because we just want to be in your faces. Right. We don't care that much. We are out here because we have to save lives.
That's right.
And we want to make sure that you understand that we thought that was your purpose too.
Yeah.
Okay. The problem is some kind of way that has gotten lost in translation with you or your comrades. Now to you, to the ones that are good cops.
Good cops.
Talk to the good cops.
To the good cops.
One voice.
Talk to the good cops.
We celebrate good cops, but let me define the good cop. The good cop is the one that won't allow their buddy to harass, to do wrong things, abuse, brutalize, plant stuff, be a part of prostitution, ring, sell drugs, all of that stuff without blowing the whistle.
Right.
The good cop blows the whistle. The good cop says, not today, you won't do that. Now we celebrate those cops.
Right.
And Miss Carver, you know what else? There are no good silent cops.
Right, you cannot be silent. Can't be a good cop. So, we have to stay out here because you will stop killing us. You will stop killing us. And you cannot act like it does not happen. Believe me, we don't like being out here. We don't like wondering if our sons, our daughters, or our fathers, or our cousins will make it home. Let me say this. Do you worry about that? Do you worry about that? About your children? Do you worry about that every time they walk out of the house? Tell the truth about it. You don't have to say it out loud, but you think it in your head. Do you actually worry about that first? We worry about that first. So hopefully this little talk will make you think again about the next black person that you encounter, because what we want you to do is acknowledge that Black Lives Matter. Acknowledge that Black Lives Matter. Because when we say Black Lives Matter, you say Blue Lives Matter. But the problem with that is this. First of all, there are no blue lights. The only blue men I know are the ones in Vegas. And so, outside of that, this black don't come off. So we add change for you. Your shirt comes off. And you get to be regular just like us. Your man-given authority does not trump the God-given authority that some of us walk in. So let me go here.
Like your life, like ours is like your job. Can you explain it to me? How exactly does
the response to Black Lives Matter is simply yes. Because you serve the entire community. It's not blue lives versus black lives. It's acknowledged that black people are just as great and awesome as anybody else. So, we want you to unpack that when you get home. Unpack that we just want to be treated like everybody else. And the thing is, we're not asking you to do us a favor. We're not asking you to give us a handout. We're not asking you to do anything outside of the regular. We just want equity, and we deserve that. We are a part of humanity, and you dare not touch another one of us. We will not go away. We will be your coffee in the morning and your tea at night. So the next time you're out and you encounter a black person and you're not sure about how you feel about that, this is the thing. I'm a professional just like you. It's professionals all up here. Yeah, we got jobs. That's right. So, this is the thing. We have to check our bias at the door before we can help anybody. You're a servant. We serve too. So you check your bias at the door. Fear for your life is not an option. If you have to fear for your life first, you're in the wrong place. Thank you. So just care about the people. All we're asking you to do is love people. Touch one. Touch all. Touch one. Touch all. Take one. Take all. Take one. Take all. Y'all will stop killing us.
Y'all gonna stop what?
Y'all gonna stop killing us.
Y'all gonna stop what? Y'all gonna say y'all gonna stop killing us. Y'all gonna stop what? Y'all gonna stop killing us. Y'all gonna stop what? Y'all gonna stop killing us. What are our demands? Y'all gonna stop killing us. What are our demands? Y'all gonna stop killing us. Y'all gonna stop what? Y'all gonna stop killing us. Y'all gonna stop what? Y'all gonna stop killing us. Y'all gonna stop what? Y'all gonna stop killing us. What are our demands? Y'all gonna stop killing us. What are our demands? Y'all gonna stop killing us. What are our demands? Y'all gonna stop killing us. What are our demands? Y'all gonna stop killing us. Y'all gonna stop killing what? Y'all gonna stop killing us. Y'all gonna stop killing what? Y'all gonna stop killing us. Fuck you, right? Gonna stop killing us pigs and bacon fry 'em like bacon, motherfuckers.
Okay.
Pigs in a blanket.
I like bacon.
Pigs in a blanket.
Fried
greatness. Call out 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 greatness.
Call out greatness. Call out greatness.
Yes.
Who outside?
We outside.
Who outside?
We outside.
Who outside?
We outside.
Who outside?
We outside.
Call out who?
Call out greatness.
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 Who outside?
We outside.
Who outside?
We outside.
Who outside?
We outside.
Who outside?
We outside. Everywhere we go, people wanna know who we are. Who we are. So we tell them. So we tell them.
We are the people.
We are the people.
Mighty, mighty people.
The mighty, mighty people.
Mighty, mighty
Fighting for justice. Justice for the people. Justice for the people. Everywhere we go. Everywhere we go. The people wanna know. The people wanna know who we are. Who we are. So we tell them. So we tell them. We are the workers. We are the workers. Mighty, mighty workers. The mighty, mighty workers. Fighting for justice. Fighting for justice. Justice for the workers. Justice for the workers. Everywhere we go. Everywhere we go. The people wanna know. The people wanna know who we are. Who we are. So we tell them. So we tell them. We are the people. We are the people. Mighty, mighty people. The mighty, mighty people. Fighting for justice. Fighting for justice. Justice for the people. Justice for the people.
Who do we want?
Greatness.
When do we want?
Now.
Who do we want?
Greatness.
Who do we want?
Now.
Who do we want?
Greatness.
When do we want?
Now.
Who do we want?
Greatness.
When do we want?
Now.
When do we want?
Now.
When do we want?
Now.
All right, so again, we're here in Clayton, just in the county of St. Louis, the Ritz-Carlton. Governor Greitens having a fundraising event. Governor Greitens, during his campaigning for governorship, made the assertion that had he been governor during the Ferguson protests, they would have been squashed in 2 days. They would have been over in 2 days. This latest round of protests under his governorship has been going on for a month today. So a lot of big talk for campaigning Governor Greitens.
We in control. We outside. We outside. We in control. We in control. They think it's a joke. Join us. They think it's a joke. They think it's a joke. They think it's a joke.
Who do we want?
Justice.
Who do we want?
Now.
Who do we want?
Justice.
Who do we want?
Now.
Who do we want?
Justice.
Who do we want?
Now.
Who do we want?
knows that we've been out here. And he might have left, but that's $1,300 a ticket. $2,500 a couple. So they've been in there. But,
be quiet.
They know, it's all right. They know that wherever they go, we'll go. They know that we're not afraid, and we will show up. We will pop up. Expect us. Expect us. So what we're going to do, we're going to go back down here and probably occupy a intersection for a little while. All right.
Whose streets?
Our streets.
Whose streets?
Our streets.
Whose streets?
Our streets.
Whose streets?
Our streets.
Whose streets?
Our streets. Our streets. Our streets. Our streets.
Stay together. Stay together.
We're out here for everybody. Don't look at me like you want to say something. We're out here for everybody.
No.
We close them down. So.
Right. When I say protest, you say power. Protest.
Power. This motherfucker got a stick.
Power. Power.
Protest.
Power.
Fist up.
Fight back.
Protest.
Power.
Fist up.
Fight back.
Protest.
Power.
Fist up.
Fight back.
Protest.
Power.
Fist up.
Fight back. Power.
Fist up.
Fight back.
Protest.
Power.
Let's get it moving, y'all.
We fed up.
Our streets. Our streets. Our streets. Our streets.
Even more police out in front of the Ritz-Carlton, blocking access to a road here where protesters weren't even planning on going, but now it brings attention to said area. Cops were not here before.
We don't want to give them all our shit. So let's turn our back to the people that turn their backs on us.
Protesters saying they're turning their backs on the people who turn their backs on us, referring to the police.
Not civilians.
Confronting, right? You guys all do it. Like all of us. Bust that union, bust that police. Oh, he wants to destroy all workers. Maybe the lackeys that protect him he'll say. Not any other workers.
Get a little closer. Come on, get a little closer.
We were confused.
The people united will never be divided. 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 The people united will never be divided.
I got Baker walking trailer.
Is violence.
So we're at the Capitol Grill.
I would answer the same thing.
What'd they say to you?
Dude,
they said, why are you in here? Get her out of here.
There was this group of old dudes that said they were going to come out here and slit people's throats, and I have it on video.
Oh, you got that on video, huh?
These old fucking white dudes sit right by there, and he said, this dude's shining a light in my face, and I'm going to go out and slit his fucking throat.
Oh, wonderful.
Said that about me?
Somebody shine a light at me.
Me? Oh, you can slit my throat.
Could have been you.
Could have been.
Somebody said they was gonna slit somebody's throat. You gonna slit a throat? Did y'all say y'all
come out here and flip up, motherfucker. I'll beat your ass.
These guys right here, man.
Hey, come out here, motherfucker. I'll beat your ass.
See, I told you, boy, I ain't none.
I'll rip the skin off your fucking body, bitch.
out of the barn, into the streets! Out of the barn, into the streets! Out of the barn, into the streets!
You gonna slit what?
Hey, did you say you was gonna slit somebody's throat? Hey, did you say you were gonna slit somebody's throat?
I need y'all to step away or I'm calling the police. Please, step away.
I'll step your fucking legs, dude.
Step away. Step away. Step away. Step away.
We gotta get down. Go down.
I work here.
It's private property right now. Okay? Thanks, bud.
Your customer said they were going to slit someone's throat. So is that appropriate? You don't give a fuck how much the money counts.
We'll show you the tape. We can show you the tape, but you don't care, do you? We can show you the tape of your customer threatening to slit somebody's throat, but you don't care, do you? Do you want to see the tape? Do you want to see the tape of one of your customers threatening to slit someone's throat? Do you want to see the tape? You don't care then. Well, we've got video apparently of one of the customers threatening to slit somebody's throat. Whoever was flashing the flashlight, supposedly. Really? Yeah, we got an independent journalist who has it on tape, so we'll see that later.
RebZ's been out here. Independent live streamers has been out here every night.
That big forehead nigga broke.
Our streets!
Our streets! Our streets! Our streets!
Oh, they're making an arrest for some reason?
It's not that serious, bro. We fist pumping this dude in this car. It's all just, bro. Hey, bro, tell me your damn self, folks. Ain't you cool, bro? He cool, folks. Come on, now. Fuck on. Man, let's get the moving. Fuck that shit. Fuck them.
Okay, looks like not an arrest I'm seeing yet, sorry.
Thank you.
It did look like they had somebody, but I'm not positive about that yet.
Man, fuck them, man. Don't get
Really confused.
Keep it moving.
Okay, they did not grab anybody. No arrests.
I got two sons, same age as you. I'm still worried about that. 36 and 29. Still worried about that. And they gonna law abiding citizens.
Walking though.
You said what?
Walking.
Come on. You're walking.
Don't talk to Tom. Keep moving. please.
He's not a Tom. I don't think he's a Tom. No.
I've talked to him.
No, he's not a Tom.
But what you're not going to do is
But y'all can't make us keep
disrespect your
Y'all
elders
can't make
like
us keep
that.
moving. But we're good. You can't make us.
But you're not going to
We're not
disrespect your
touching.
elder
We're
like
not
that.
I'm
touching.
old enough to be your mother.
Nobody's
and I
touching
worry
anybody.
about you. I worry about all our black men.
Nobody's touching anybody.
I worry about all our black men.
He's wanting to move.
Let's keep moving, guys.
They found one black man.
There's no problem. You don't have a problem.
Notice how the supervisor came in, pulled the cop that was getting a little testy with people off the line, pulled him back. That's the type of de-escalation you don't see within the St. Louis Metropolitan Police ever. Not to say that I'm giving props to Clayton in general, but in this particular instance, you saw that happen. That's what should happen on a regular basis.
You with us, bro? Man, fuck media then. Stay your ass on the sidewalk, boy. We going that way.
Stay together, please.
Make sure that media dude keep his ass on the sidewalk. Before he get punched in his mouth. What?
Heard it 2 times.
Our streets! Our streets! Our streets! Our streets!
Who outside? We outside. 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 Think it's a gun. Think it's a joke. Think it's a gun. Think it's a joke. Think it's a gun. We outside. Who outside? 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 We outside. This is what a family looks like. This is what a family looks like. This is what a revolution looks like. This is what a revolution looks like. This is what community looks like. This is what community looks like. This is what a family looks like. This is what a revolution looks like. This is what a revolution looks like. Our streets! 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 They think it's a joke! They think it's a joke! They think it's a joke! They think it's a joke!
night 28 of the STL verdict protest after the Jason Stockley not guilty verdict came out just about 28 days ago today now, a month ago today. Tonight, first we met up with protesters at a Schnucks in Overland. The plan quickly changed and everyone drove here to Clayton, met up at the Justice Center, and then protesters marched to the Ritz-Carlton, which is where we just were, where Governor Greetens is having a multiple $1,000 event fundraiser tonight. So protesters went there, chanted at the front of the building, then went up onto the side right where the ballroom entrance is, and you can see people coming in and out of the ballroom from the inside, so they definitely heard it. People were checking out the protests going on, so the message definitely got through to a few people there. Back at the Justice Center in downtown Clayton here, St. Louis County.
We're still here. After 28 days. We're still here. We're still here. After 28 days. We're still here. We outside. We outside. We outside. We outside. We outside. We outside.
unity looks like. This is what unity looks like.
Show them what a revolution looks like.
This is what a revolution looks like. Divided we fall. Divided we fall.
United we stand.
Divided we fall.
United we stand.
Divided we fall. Divided we fall. Fight back. 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 Fight back.
Fight what?
Fight back.
Fight what?
Fight back.
Fight what?
Fight back.
Fight what?
Fight back.
Fist up.
Fight back.
Fist up.
Fight back.
Put your fist up.
Fight back.
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 Fist up.
Fight back. Fight back.
Fist up.
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 Fight back.
Listen up, listen up, listen up, listen up now. Our big forehead ass better listen. Yes. Go ahead.
It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to win.
It is our duty to win.
We must love and protect each other.
We must love and protect each other.
We have nothing to lose but our chains.
We have nothing to lose but our chains.
It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to win.
It is our duty to win.
We must love and support each other.
We must love and support each other.
We have nothing to lose but our chains.
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 Y'all, this concludes the official part. Remember what we said earlier. We're in it for the long run. It's not a sprint. It's not a sprint. Bring it in, bring it in, bring it in, bring it in, bring it in. Next couple of days, you'll hear about some other things that are going on. Tomorrow, Friday is Ferguson, right outside of Ferguson Police Station.
Liberation.
That's where we're going to be.
What time?
Tomorrow.
Good thing I asked.
The book. Hope this book doesn't get missing somewhere.
Liberation Party. So
So
bring
Liberation
all
Party.
your friends.
At what time again?
We're checking it out right now.
It's
And
at 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
It's at 7 o'clock.
It's at 7 o'clock.
It's at 7 o'clock.
Say
7 o'clock.
Say 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
Say Ferguson Police Department.
Ferguson Police Department.
Liberation Party.
Liberation Party.
So bring a friend.
Bring a friend.
And tell them to bring a friend.
Tell them to bring a friend.
And then y'all all come together.
Hey, y'all, listen. Hey, keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. It's uphill.
That's
It's
right.
uphill. But they know it. They know it. They know it. They know this is real. And changes are coming, y'all. Changes are coming. The first thing we ask is what? Stop
killing us.
All right. But there's some other things that have to happen. And they're beginning to happen. But they're on the ropes. And you don't stop while people are on the ropes.
Right.
You don't do it. So keep showing up. Keep showing up. Keep showing up. All right? Come on, baby. Come on.
Yep.
Come on. This is it. Right here. Right here. Anthony Lamar Smith. Come on, guys, that's what brought us here. There've been a lot of others. There've been a lot of others. But what brought us here was Anthony Lamar Smith, 24 years old. Five bullets. 1 6 inches away. Deliberate murder. That's what we're talking about, y'all. This ain't no This ain't no game. Ain't no game. So when y'all leave here, y'all be safe, all right? When y'all leave here, y'all be safe. And looking forward to seeing y'all again tomorrow.
That's right.
Peace and love.
Love y'all. Love y'all.
You are down here. Police all around you. Do not do not leave out here by yourself. Police all around. And they got your tag. They got your tag numbers too.
Anyone need a lift?
All right, well.
All right, so that concludes the official action for tonight. If I need to go back up live later on tonight for any reason, obviously I will. Make sure you follow me on Twitter at revolutionary_Z. You can find out up-to-the-minute updates of my broadcasts. And make sure you check out the website, RebZ.tv. Got a new donation page on there, RebZ.tv/donate. You can now be a monthly contributor for as little as $1 a month. You can help the team I'm now creating grow. If you like the stories and the lives, if you like my live streams, you like the stories and the team I'm putting together now to grow grassroots, independent, ad-free journalism, please donate. I keep my live streams and my articles and the website completely 100% ad-free. And I do that based solely on the ability to get donations from people who appreciate the work and want this to continue. That way we're not driven by clickbait. Number of clicks doesn't matter as far as what we get paid to produce content. And that way we can keep it a nice, easy viewing experience. When you go to our website to read the article, you don't have to worry about pesky ads, messing things up. And also the live streams, you don't have to worry about commercials and things interrupting the live streams unless you're watching on Ustream. And those are not my ads. That is just their crappy player. Which is why it's not my primary player anymore, but you can see I'm live on YouTube, Facebook, Ustream, and Periscope, or go to RebZ.tv/live. We've got the YouTube player right embedded on there with the chat. You can do it right there from the website. Check out all the articles we've been putting out. Pandemonium, our new writer on the team, has been doing fantastic work this last week and a half. She's going to burn herself out here any moment because she's just been nonstop and on fire. So make sure you give her some love on Twitter. Link for her Twitter is at the bottom of her articles on RebZ.tv. So from Clayton, this is Revolutionary Z. I'm signing off for the night. Again, if I need to go back up live, I will. Like last night at 2 in the morning, I ended up being live at the shooting where the off-duty officer was shot. Details of that are still kind of sketchy. Police were being very tight-lipped last night. People in the community were actually complaining to police, how come we don't react with dozens of police when one of our neighbors gets shot, which they don't in that area. But we come to find out the details we do have, it was an off-duty officer who was chasing after somebody who he had lent his car to, and supposedly he got shot in the truck, but we didn't see any, there were no evidence when the crime scene investigators were checking out the truck of bullet holes or broken glass. So still we don't have 100% details on that from that officer being shot last night, but it seemed to be, they don't want to release the details because it wasn't like one of, like somebody on the street shooting him. It seems he got himself into some trouble. So like if something like that happens and I'm in the area, last night a citizen journalist called for help and we went out there at 2 in the morning to give him a hand. Obviously I'll be live, so that's why it's good to stay tuned to Twitter, so that way you can tell right away if something like that does happen. Otherwise, I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow. Appreciate you joining the broadcast tonight. Make sure you share this. And again, thanks all my mods and my team for all their hard work behind the scenes. You guys are amazing. Can't do it without you. So RebZ out. RebZ and Clayton signing out. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
I know that you got school.